on this December. It is 10/10, okay? Well, it's 12/10, but because deck is 10 and yeah. Well, today is of December. Woo! Go 10, go 10. So 10 days into my 30-day program that I made for myself, that I have made available for you all who want to join in uh, with me. I'm here, in and let your day 10 be fun if you want to. It doesn't matter. Go at your own pace, right? So I'm enjoying my day 10, and I thought I'd share it, share a bit of the day 10 that I'm enjoying, and a little bit of what the day 10 program says is that guilt is not a guide. And when I read that on this day, I was like, okay. So the first thing I thought was, right, it's not a guide. It's an afterthought. It's an afterthought. Okay, guilt is started to the party. Guilt is late. Okay, like the party over. Like guilt showing up and the party is over. Okay, nobody invited guilt to the party. So that's how I interpreted that. And I just been getting the kiki out of it. That guilt ain't nobody invite guilt. Like guilt went there. Guilt missed out on the party. Okay, like it's through. It's over. Party over. Go home, guilt. Like you weren't invited in that first place. Like we might have been having fun, like hey, it was a bomb party, it's over now. Go home. I just been getting sensitive um today reading that guilt not a guy. No, guilt is not a guy. Guilt is behind and way behind. Like guilt can't even catch up because I just been really tickling myself of a good uh giggle kiki right just then. And oh my goodness, because guilt is not, well, I don't know for y'all. I don't know for y'all, but guilt wasn't no guide. Guilt ain't no guide. Guilt is not a guide. Like guilt was not planning the party. Okay, guilt was not a guide. Guilt was not a party planner over here. Like guilt wasn't on the guest list. Like I just been tickling myself over there. So that's been my day 10. Yeah, guilt, party through. Like you can go home. Like, oh my goodness, I've been tickling myself over there. But yeah, exercise to do. There's always like three things to anchor it each day with affirmations and uh, nervous body actions and mindsets, sets, So so I did it all today. Um and had me a good kiki just now with talking about how guilt is just so late to the party, like it's over and done. What you doing? Like, I mean, is you on cleanup duty because party over? Like, did anybody order guilt? Like, we ordered you. Like, oh. So, yeah, been having fun with that. And then the previous is I posted about day 9 and shared a bit. So I even posted about day and shared what I was doing with day, and yeah, so you can see all that. I have not shared in the community tab just yet on day 10. Not just yet. However, I have shared other places. It's all there. Yeah. Uh, if you're engaged, you see it. And then here, I'm talking about it verbally, just a wee little bit, just a wee little bit. So yeah, you guys can do the same. You can hop in on the comment section and share where you are and what joined me in the program, uh, and you can share your experiences. I did make an event. I probably am gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have. I'm renewing the event is in 3 days. So, but yeah, you can join the event. You can join in on the discussion uh, that's being had on the daily right now. That's been going on for like 2 weeks. Okay, like the first 2 weeks. And then now we're in week 2 with its own goals and mine. So we rolling in this. I'm gonna be there. I'm in this. And I've been working on some other things, and I'll be presenting those as life goes on. Goes on. Um, um, Let me talk because I was talking about welcome to dairy, and I do have this. Okay, so I was talking about my program. I thought with welcome to dairy, and then I wound up talking about my program. Okay, so here is if it'll let me click on it and switch it. It's not letting switch right now. Okay, there. This is my program picture with my. So yeah, I just came started sharing with program. I thought I was gonna share welcome to dairy, but yeah, yeah. So here we go. So yeah, that's how that screen is where you can get to my work. You can discover my work and you can support me um, through the QR code on the screen. It's also in the description box. So law, there's that. Okay, now we about to chit chat about welcome to Derry. Okay. Um, I wanted to welcome to Derry, but I tried to go to sleep last night, or I should say this morning. And guess who? That right. I ain't gonna say it like that. I was gonna say it like child. That scene where Pennywise is scrolling into the party. Oh goodness! And then that part where he tell my son, he when he held his hand to my son, oh, I, I'll help you out the party. What he said? He was like, I know, I'll show you a way out, or something like that. Oh my goodness, that scene. I was like, see, man, uh, man, like for real. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, I had my bit of a event there with that scene from Welcome to Derry. I mean that scene really didn't bother me like when I was watching it. Like I thought it was a cool scene. I mean with him scrolling up through two people, uh, through the flames, and I liked how his eyes. It almost seemed like face was a mask, and you could see the flames from behind him through his eye sockets. That's how it looked to me. And I thought that was cool. I really thought that was cool. I ain't think that was gonna show up. I wasn't watching the show when I was trying to get some wings, but it did. And I was like, man, what, what you want? Why folks come, Lord? Like, I did not call you. Like, go on now. Get some rest. Thank you very much. So then so today I awoke and another review and um um they were in their commentary and things and kind of putting it on Stranger Things and our storylines. And so I got a little bit more information. I don't know nothing about Welcome to Derry, and it was on my list to watch first place. But like a lot of people that I watch started watching it, so I was like, okay, okay, we watching Welcome to Derry. Okay, we watching Welcome to Derry. So I started watching it and I like it. Um, did I just say that? But yeah, it wasn't on this because it was horror. And I had done seen the movies, what I did see of the movies, and part chapter two of the recent movie, I saw between my fingers and hands because I had my eyes covered. The two. Um, so yeah, it wasn't on my list, but I'm watching it. We on episode 7, and storyline. I'm enjoying the storyline. I'm enjoying really seeing Dick Halloran in it. I like his character and everything I've seen of him, and he's a great part of the story. Um, I learned next episode is gonna be the finale, the grand finale of Pennywise, the dancing clown. No, I'm putting it on there, but it's supposedly gonna be like seasons. I don't know, 2 seasons. Um, cause I'm like, yeah, we in with Stranger Things. We on season 5. On Welcome to Darius season 1. Um, so do you compare it where it's at? Because like is in the league. I mean, as far as where is that, but is that a fair comparison? Because that's season 5. This is season 1. Okay, if we go back to both season ones and put them up against each other, would that be a better comparison? Now, Stranger season 1, I hadn't even seen by myself. It's so suspenseful. I'm watching it with a watch along, and I'm watching Welcome to Dairy with a watch along too. However, I would watch Welcome to Dairy by myself. Stranger Things, would I watch by myself? Just because it's so tense. I have said no. It's so tense though. It's so tense. Like it is not, or Welcome to Dairy. It's not. It's not. It doesn't have. They don't have the same feeling. Stranger Things is very tense and possibly suspenseful. Um, it Welcome to Dairy doesn't have tense suspense. So, anyways, uh, and then it said to be going back and back and back and back in history. So, if it's gonna stay true to like showing period pieces, which I don't do too much, too many movies that do like realistic period piece. I hadn't watched no The Bird. I hadn't watched. Well, I probably did watch The Butler, but I wasn't into it. It's called The Help. I hadn't watched movies like that. If it's gonna stay true to that, and then type of those type of situations are gonna be in the movie, that'll be a no. It's not on my. It's kind of like draw you in, like because that's what Penny want to do. That's why he chose that form to draw you in, so he can get you. It wasn't on my list, and then I started watching it because everybody was watching it. If it was fantasy, something um um like hopeful, like it was one movie. Well, uh, you could say Final Destination Bloodline kind of did it. Everybody was like, "What? It was that time, and it's that many people in it." I mean, like like as far as color lines are crossed and stuff like that. Uh, I was trying to think. It was one movie. It was at least one movie where it was like a fantasy type scenario, not realistic stuff. And some people didn't like it because it wasn't realistic. I really enjoyed it because I was like, yes, thing up that you would like to see. Make something that's already you don't have to make something that's realistic. You can make something that's fantasy. You can make something that's something you would to see, something that you would like, creative. So there's so many ways that you can create visuals and visualizations. Reality is really out of the door when you go to creating. Like, you don't have to create something because it's reality. You can create something fantasy and made up. Like, you're creating, so it can be made up. Uh, Something or another. I mean, look at Avatar. Are you okay? I bet. Well, then come to find out, it's real. Okay, what you talking? Avatar realistic, but yeah, I did enjoy. It was a movie I saw, and they made instead of making it so called, what a lot of have lived, they made it like fantastical. Like they changed the outcome to something that you would hope for, or you think it would be like, people would say, well, in a different world, or it would be like that, or whatever. But so I was like, yes, be creative. Thank you for showing another possibility. And uh I was hoping for that in it with this situation that happened, but it didn't happen that way. So I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, like I was trying to make a loading sound. Like I was just like, no, 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 no. Like, I thought y'all was gonna do something fantastic. I didn't, but they showed it the way they wanted to show it. And see, that's the power of me. You get to show your perspective. Okay, you're in the driver's seat. You're the creator, so you get to share your perspective, your creativity. This is what they wanted to share, and I mean, kudos. Okay, kudos, kudos. It was like, look, there's it, there's these people, and then there's these people. These, then there's also these people. So, They pointed the finger at everybody in that episode. They were like, "Look over here, doing this over here. They doing that over there. She did that over here. Okay, it doing him thing over there." Like, I was like, "Okay, y'all pointed it out. Good. Give you a hand. Thank you for pointing all of that out. Thank you, because you know they was like, look, we ain't finna sugarcoat. We ain't finna show it for you, literally, physical. We not finna sugarcoat it for you. Look, doing them team, him big team, and so is them people over there, and so is that person over there, so is this group of people over here. Okay. I'm like, okay, show it. That's right. Show the bigger scope. I love to see it. Thank you for showing the bigger scope. Cause they pulled that lens back and was showing the bigger scope, the bigger scope. Like each time um you saw um you saw the group of people that was outside the you saw the group of out around the outside. That was a scope when they pulled back. Then you saw Penelope, either you saw her, okay, pull back. Then you see Gamby. I don't know his name on this show, but I call him Gamby from Black Lightning. So when you pull back, you see his, you see the bigger picture of him and all of this. So you just pull back, pull back. I loved seeing bigger scope as they pull back from and showed you each play uh, in that episode. I like that. I liked it. It was like seeing from a, what do you call them things? Is it called a telescope? Eye scope thingy? Like that scope thing in Stranger Things. The girl had a scope, and you pull it back. You saw each boop 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 boop, boop each in the cookie jar. I don't know how you want to say it, but you saw each play by play. Okay, that was cool. I saw a glimpse because I was watching a review of the show, and I saw a glimpse of next week or episode 8, and I saw a glimpse of it, and I was like, oh, I got a glimpse of the show. The show didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. So far, it doesn't look like it. Like so far, it looks not like how I thought it was gonna go. And if it's true to how what the glimpse is showing, my question is, why wasn't mm-hmm, Periwinkle? Because I interchange her name. She either Periwinkle or Penelope, whichever one I can say. Why she come? Why folk come? She wasn't take, like, why she wasn't floating in the parade? Why she wasn't no floating in no, like? I didn't know where she was gonna go. I was like, because she was outside. Usually, if you in the house, you got the roof. You got so you want to float away, but she was outside, so I don't know why she ain't float away like a hot air balloon. But why she wasn't taking why he ain't take Penelope? Boy, he was tired of Penelope. He was tired of her. I did enjoy their ending. And I wasn't sure if he remembered her because she was asking him. She was like, "You remember me?" And then he was like, "Come on, girl. Like, just go on now. Like, go on." Like, and she was like, "Papa," and he was like, "Oh yeah, I remember your dad." Oh, you talking about that food I had? It was like bring food, like how somebody be like, "You remember that burger we had on so and so?" Oh yeah, that burger. Oh yeah, I remember. Boy, he done gave her so he was kind of trying to play along with her, and then he just got fed up. He had it up to him, and he was like, he had like a clumps moment. He was like, "Oh, I figured that it. He calling from behind the crowd." I love that scene. Like that scene was hilarious. Okay. Boy, that clown got jokes today. He was clowning. Woo. Love to see it. Boy, he, he reached out. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He was like, oh, he reaching out. I can feel him. Uh, he fed up because he was, it just seemed like he was like trying to get her to stink out, like so he could leave her, she could leave him alone. Like it's almost that's how it kind of felt like he oh well I'm counting two scenes together. That scene that we saw in the previous episode where he was talking to the other character and then he was like, I see you brought a friend, and he turned and looked at her like tried to scare her. He tried to scare her off. I call that giving her the stink eye. So like get off his back. Like it almost was like he jumped at her, like, kind of try to make her jump. That's kind of what I thought. And so she could leave him alone then, but she didn't, and and she just almost like that Lionel Richie song, "Just to Be Close to You." Ah, she was like, "Don't leave me, don't leave me, please stay with." Boy, she was about to break out, and Pennywise was like, "Girl, he." I'm finna go sleep, Lee. What he say? He said, I'm finna go to sleep now. And Tony was like, I told you I was tired. Boy, don't mess with nobody when they tired, boy. Oh my goodness. He would have left her alone had she left him alone. But she just kept on. He was like, look, I'm tired. I'm tired talking to you. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You want to know the truth? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So he told her the truth after all these years. After all, she know the truth. Uh, the breath of 1,000 corpses. That's what I'm calling it. I call it the mental breath. Boy, he blew that hair back. Woo! Stinky, stinky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's how after two and five go, boy. He gave her after dinner mint breath. Good name. Ooh, she was like, woo. Oh man. So yeah, a glimpse of an episode coming up. Um, it looked like what P because it isn't like turtles. So perhaps somebody need to be whittling some turtle. What do you call it? Turtle. Um, totem. Some turtle totems. They need to get the whittling some some turtle totems, some turtle t- pendants, so that when it try and do stuff and he see that he he can back off. That's me coming up with some. Me coming up with solutions. I was like whittling some turtle totem and make them into necklace pendants so that the children pendant for sale. And then if I mean like, and then you could see, if somebody's necklace, if they're not wearing it, or if it fall off or something like that, because then yeah, it's gonna be like a situation where the necklace falls off or something, and then Pennywise, not able to have or able to have them, or I don't know, whatever. But yeah, town like everything need to be turtle like. Oh, if they ain't got their turtle, this me coming up with solutions. Because some folks sitting up there talking about something, how we, and then she talking about something, we helping as many as we can, how much we can. What y'all doing other than talking about fishing after the fair? After the fact, like um some turtle shirts, turtle backpack, turtle. So if they pin to fall off, they got a turtle on their shirt, they got a turtle on their coat. The school got a turtle mascot. Um, turtle totems on the doorstep of the house. Like um in that show, Mr. Midnight, there were totems on the outside of the door to keep away the evil spirits. Um, in that show, Mr. So yeah, they need to be all about turtles in that term. If that's what he's afraid of, who knows that though, other than the audience? Somebody knew something, cause why folk come think he was inside the turtle shell? Who did that? Who had that turtle shell down there with it thing? Who is that? Somebody knows something. So why isn't that the town's totem? Am I if have I solved? Because if that was good, like woo, yes. Tina to the rescue. I'm on the case. I solved it. Yes. I was in my previous live stream, I was like, yeah, it need to be turtles on that wallpaper. When he was in the kitchen, um, perhaps if he had a seen the turtle on the wallpaper, he would have backed off, or on the counter, like not, or some turtle salt shakers and pepper shakers able to back his ass up. Yeah, I'm on to something. But I paused it. I went back and saw that scene with William on the phone. Look at the wallpaper to see if it might have been on the wallpaper, but it was some roosters. I was like, fudge. That is a popular in decor mascot. Fudge. I was looking around. I was looking if it might have been a turtle somewhere, but I didn't see a turtle anywhere. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, they need to be having some talkies up in that town. Oh, shoot. They mascot need to be on some what that thing? But the man with the flannel shirt and the So yeah, what do you guys think about all of that? Is it on your list? And you've been waiting on Stranger Things. Uh, were you waiting to see Welcome to Derry? Have you been to watching Welcome to Derry? Like I said, when I was seeing the the trailer, like I didn't even watch the trailers like fully. Just wasn't into it because of the horror aspects. I was like, yeah, no, because chapter two, I mean, I did not watch chapter two from behind my hands. Like my hands was literally up over my eyes. I might have seen a few things through my fingers, and I wrong and looking at some of them scenes in chapter two, and I was like, I thought I saw this. I did not see any of this. Oh my goodness. I can see why I did not see this. So, cause see what happened was I started watching it and then airy. So I stopped watching it. For some reason, I thought I watched it all the way, but I think I did. But like I said, it was like through my fingers and through my hands. I mean, put your hands over your eyes and through your hands, okay? So that's how I saw that. And yeah, found out that I really didn't see part two, but I did watch it with a watch along, and then I did see the ending. And so I must have seen it. I just must have covered my eyes on a lot of those parts going towards the end, because I know I saw, and then I know what I didn't see because I was like, I did not watch that. Okay, I don't know where that come from. That must have been the time when my hands was over my eyes because okay, but yeah, I done watching Dairy, and it's done. This Dairy is rank. You hear me? This Dairy is rancid. This Dairy is spoiled. Oh my goodness. They need to be selling turtle juice. I don't know. Turtle milk. Do turtles make Oh my goodness. Why they ain't think of that? I wanna know because the story, the legend got got it, to where the natives know that it's a turtle type of situation thing. So why hadn't they brains been like, if they scared of turtles, then do the turtle totem thing where it's turtles everywhere, like in the show. What is it called? The show, Mr. Midnight, with the totems at the door. They don't know. Do they know? Like, then we wouldn't have the movies that we have, girl. What you talking? You money out of the bank. Like, she done solved the case. Put the Scooby Doo mystery folks on the case. We finna take this off, okay? I done made Crawl gang. We got the Scooby Doo gang on the case. I done solved it. Scooby Doo. Why y'all calling us? Cause you green mystery man like the turtle. Hey, what's Scooby Doo mystery folks? They say, "Why y'all called us? She done solved it. Why y'all so?" Tina done solved it. Ooh wee. And then I said in the previous live stream, I said the teenage mutant ninja turtles need to come through. Child, but I don't know how. I guess the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles they hadn't been created. Um, Not in that sense. I don't guess they about to be birthed though. They about to be. They ain't too many years off. Yeah, this was before Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I would think if they knew, maybe they don't necessarily know that um, um, solution. Like to say, hey, let's create some total turtle pendants, make them out of necklaces, or make necklaces to help protect the young ones. It's like something like that. Maybe they know it like that because they only seem to have the ob, 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 um, the crystal ob, obsidian. They only knew the obsidian part of it. Like, oh, the obsidian is what is protecting them. This was all that's left of it. So instead of making pendants out of obsidian, they um did what they did with the thing with the obsidian. I was like, okay, okay, y'all know that obsidian, boot by boot. Okay, well let's get some more obsidian up in here. Let's make some turtle pendants of obsidian. Let's make some obsidian turtle. But I don't think they know though. Well, they do. I keep saying they don't, but they know the turtle in the story. But it seemed like don't know that he's scared of the turtle per se. It seems like we know as the audience that he's afraid of the turtle. And now Lucy, is that her name? Is that her name, Lucy? She knows, and she done because what? It was a turtle carved on the obsidian. If that if that ain't a turtle totem, I don't know what is. And he showed it up. He bang 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 when he saw it. So yeah, that's the solution. Turtle totem. Yeah, I done said it so many times. City pendants. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I've been enjoying the jokes. Um, that Pennywise had presented, and I mind seeing the his story as well. And I enjoyed hearing his answers uh, uh, when in the encounter between Baby It. I call him Baby It, but yeah, I guess you could call him. But he was like, you gonna help me, ain't you? He was like, nope. Can't you see I'm busy? I was like, dang. I was like, I think he kept a bit of that persona, cause he kind of like that a bit. Well, oh my goodness, he said, shoot, get. And it was kind of like Abe, the animal from Bebe's Kids when he shoo. But anyway, man, if you don't go in that tent, no, I thought you was finna be smart. But then he got curious and he was like, "What was that?" And then he talking about something. My mother. I was like, "It probably is too." But I don't know if his voice was actually happening behind him. But I was like, how could that be with him right there? But I don't know. Perhaps, perhaps he set that up like a decoy, like on what's it called? The one with Lawrence Fishburne and that guy when he was in the grass and his voice was like, "Help me, help me," but he was gone. But it was like the predator talking through him, like a ventriloquist type of thing. Know if it was something like that or what, we don't know. But I was like, can he throw his? Well, he probably can because he has done that. But then Pennywise gonna uh, take his hand and let him on to the promised land. Boy, he took that walk. And he said it so calm. That's my mom. And then it probably was. But mean it didn't mean what Pennywise thought it was, the actual original Pennywise. But yeah, he had his eye on him. He was scoping him. He was scoping him. He saw his show. He liked his show. He was like them folks. So he was like Red when Big Red saw the was it the Five Heartbeats. He was, I really like your showmanship. He was scoping him out. And I really like your showmanship. I your style. Walk this way with let's talk. Let's rap a taste. I mean, no, that had a different meaning. Let me rap a. We finna walk in these. What are 800 woods? Is that the same wood the Pooh was in? Probably. Probably the same woods as Snow White was. I'm sitting up here thinking about um um yeah, there's a movie called The Ritual that happens in the woods too. So I think this might be the forest where all that stuff happened. Anything happened in the woods, it was this it was this woods, it was this one. Excuse me. But yeah, hollering. Ah, hollering doesn't seem to as his ability himself. Um, what read what's his name? Get Gamby, the dude I call Black Lightning. Why hollering didn't read Gamby to see what Gamby was about, like to see what Gamby's plans were, because I mean, said that he felt hollering in his head just before hollering asked him about it. So it was like hollering had tapped into Roy's head to get that information to be able to ask him about his son. Why come he didn't do that with Gamby? So he could know Gamby's plan so that he can move strategically. Uh, see, really wanted to do with this. See what they really want to do with it, so that he could maneuver in a way that would keep it caged up versus open the gates. Because by him not knowing what Gary really wanted to do, he just went and was like, "There go the spot." He just he like he could just tell him what a spot was told to do, get him to the spot, and then by them taking a pillar out, it opened up. It was like it went to go to sleep, but then he was like, "Who left the gate open?" I tried to make that fit, but I tried to make it fit. Um, um, but yeah, like okay, and then the other dude was like, he was like, "We don't know what this thing is. We don't know." Boot boot boot. Someone was like, "It's sleep." So I felt like it was sleep, but then the other dude was like, "Yeah, but we don't know." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Okay, okay, good." But then Holloman was like, "No, it's sleep." Do do do. The other dude, it was like what they were saying wasn't on board with each other, but orders, but they didn't know Gamby's plan. They just followed his orders. It's all done. This is not the editing table, okay? This is the act table. It's already created and done. So, yeah, nobody knew Gamby's plan. It seemed. I don't know. I don't know who else knew plan unless he done went rogue. I don't know. Has Gamby gone rogue, or was that his plan all along? And then see, and I mentioned this before because I was like, he was spoon feeding Jefferson in Black Lightning. I don't know, Gamby. You just best be on his good side because we don't know that. Like some things. Like he done been the Mary and he done started the Pirate Kids. I think he had a hand in that. And we don't know that dude. Like who knew his idea? Who knew this plan? Like, like maybe the scientists? I don't know. Who knew? That's what I'm saying. Hollering did abilities to his advantage to be able to do that. To be able to maneuver in a way that would keep everybody safe. I don't know. I mean, not in that map, but in the other that he did. So I don't know. We don't know the scope of we don't know the scope of his talents. We know that he's talented, can do? like, like, what else can you do? Like, you can do that. Okay, then, okay, we like, okay, well, the other things, like, and them on the other hand, he like, hey, I can do what I can do. Eager to see what else he can do. Like, can you do this? Can you do? As far as mind things, I really was thinking he was. I wasn't the only one either. It was a couple of other people that were okay. You can do this mind thing. Okay, well, we don't know the scope of his talent, and apparently it ain't mind reading. It's not manipulation. He ain't got the powers of manipulation. He don't seem to use his talents in a way. He doesn't seem to be able to. We did get that glimpse where he was like, with voice saying, "Hey, I felt something in my head. Stay out of my head." Just before you asked me that, he was like, "Stay out of my head." That's why I would think he could be able to read Gambit the plan, but it ain't going. It ain't. It's that. Uh, what I'm saying, like he didn't have the back he needed. He needed them other folks to back him, like in Quantum Leap. Um, uh, Members to back up, because if he had a deal with Roy did, it wouldn't have went down, against him, just like everybody was against Leroy, because Leroy didn't have the backing. But being show Quantum Leap, being realized that he was people's backing, the other men backing for them to have the dude stand down. And that would have been good to see Leroy do and have that backing. And that would have been cool too, because but would have been playing into the fantasy part of it all. Like in the black spot, if Hanley, not Hanley, yeah, Holla, they had been able to deter and dissuade, which he was, and they did leave, but then they also turd. They weren't swayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, hmm. The show is not like a fantasy situation. It's not leaning towards fantasy. And it's through color lines, it seems. Or it's, yeah, it seemed like it stands true to color lines. So perhaps they wouldn't back Leroy, but perhaps they wouldn't back Leroy because of his if they had a backed him, was the right thing to do to him had he got them on side. But because it's staying kind of like seem like it's staying true to like um the period piece, Kim, because of his color. Like, ugh, you know, I mean, ugh, like, you know, that would have been something like to see stepping into like something outer outer reality for the historical period piece. Uh, and it doesn't seem like they're doing that. So we didn't get a different outcome at the black spot or the or with Gamby. But we did Gamby did a lap away. Um, he ain't gonna let him off that base. He was like, hey, don't let that man get off that base. Out of my man. So I was like, oh, okay, man, okay, all right. I get you don't want to pull too hard. You don't want to put too many one time, I guess. Cause y'all, the show I already done pulled that cord. Be like, oh no, okay, kind of a man, all right. I got my, how you do the two little fingers where you put your fingers with your eyes and you put it toward them, like I'm looking at you. Oh, okay, you called him a man. I heard. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Yeah, even though horror, it's not fantasy sci-fi horror. It's sci-fi horror. Yes, I don't know, but it ain't fantastic. It's not whimsically. His what do you call it? It would be fantasy. It would be considered fantasy. What is it called? Reaper, whatever. But yeah. um, but yeah, I mean, to see Halloran and what he can do, uh, a lot of us do more than what he can do, even though what he can do is amazing. Like, you're amazing. You can be okay. Now let's see you do some more. That's like we like okay, do some more. Like, oh, I ain't no dog. I don't do tricks. Like, and we talking, we like, man, what can you not do? Cause you can do that, and that was great. And see Hollerin do his team. I'm like, well, okay, well, let's get to, you know, we go. But no, in the play in his favor. Everything played in somebody else's favor. So he going through what he going through, and I don't know if he tried putting him back in the box. And that's what I was saying about LaDaniel. LaDaniel. That's what I was saying about him in the at the end of uh, uh Doctor Sleep. I was like, why he just don't put him back in the? Why he just don't close him back up? Cause I was good that he was able to let him out and unleash him like he did. But then just to sit there and let them take him over, I was just like, I mean, is it because you just overwhelmed seeing this sight? I don't know, like close them things back up. I guess there you're in like easier said than done. That's how both of them like they like shoot easy because I was just like, okay, close them back up. That's how Leroy was like, close it back up. Use what you get. You know, utilize it for what you want to utilize. Then close it back up. And Holler was like, yeah, it and done. Uh, people without the shine think it's know think you can utilize it like that, and they like, oh no con. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Mm. So will next season be on my list and the seasons to come? I don't know. Cause they're going back, back, and back, and back, and back, 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 back. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, okay. See, it's not like Wednesday. Wednesday was on my list. Wednesday on my list. I watched. I anticipated Wednesday. It was inspiring. I was creating items inspired by slash uh, Prudence from uh, this one I ain't quote crocheting nothing from. Oh, this and that's some of this. How am I watching this stuff? It be kind of like hype stuff. I've been to watched it because somebody that I uh seen watched it, so I watched it. Uh, but they started about book series. I hadn't book series. I thought I was doing something big. And I read four. What's it called? Four past novella. I ain't touched the surface of how deep the lore goes. Uh, so I mean, I've enjoyed what I've seen. I don't feel weird to say, but I like the jokes. It was I think it was more jokes and the other ones I did not laugh. I don't think there were like laughing moments in there. And that's really funny, kind of sort of. I mean, to consider because he is a clown and but yeah, uh, episode 7, I think first time I laughed out of the whole season. Um, and for it to be have such devastation in it, and then I laugh. Okay, like, yeah, like what? Like it's all like the Spike Lee, like Spike Lee do that with his movies. How you gut busting, laughing, then turn around crying. But I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I did not cry on this episode 7, but I did laugh. I chuckled. Okay, I laughed. Because he has a couple of jokes. He has a couple of jokes that I enjoyed hearing. So if that was like intentional, like give a bit of relief from what had happened. I mean, I ain't mind it. I appreciated the jokes, you know. Uh, and I did appreciate the theatrical scene. Go. Here's the theatricals. I was like, okay, okay, on the theatrical scene. Okay, wonderful. Yes, and scene. Yes, you, you did your big ting there. Yes, great theatrical scene. Yay! Hand clap actors that did they big theatrical, scene. That's what I saw it for. I was like, okay, yes, acting on. But yeah, this was the most that I laughed out of the whole season. So yeah, episode 7 it's a doozy. It's a doozy. Like it got laughter, it got drama, it has devastation, it has acting, it has it all. Oh, now for season 8. What is gonna happen in season 8? And is this gonna be um like the end of the beginning of um the movies? Okay, is it gonna be the end of the movies? I don't know. Like, are the other 2 seasons gonna be even beginning in? beginning getting Earth. Like this go for the movie, right? This and then the rest of, but did get some a bit more history when we was I was about to say reading the movies, watching the movies. They did talk a little bit about history when talking about the Easter egg hunt. I don't go back to that. Like, are we gonna do like the next season is gonna be about the Easter egg with that character that had show movies? Are we gonna do that? Like, I don't know. Like, seeing that, perhaps I don't know. But yeah, some other vipping. Um, and we get to see a glimpse of it. We get to hear a glimpse of it when they're in the library, his research. He's and he's telling the other children about what he's researched about the Easter egg hunt, and he says some other stuff. I really wasn't paying attention, but but maybe like the next seasons will like reveal that stuff that he was talking about in the with his research that he had did on dairy. Is that you? What y'all think? What y'all think about that? What do you or suspect the next seasons will unfurl? And have we seen glimpses of seasons in the movies when Ben is giving his research some to the group? So I'm going to mention a couple of things that I've already mentioned. Um, in Sir, you knew that in that somebody was that Lewis or was that Douglas? They had pointed that out in season one. So I did ask this in my previous live stream. I was like, is he retelling this because these are new characters that he's talking to? Is he coming from a point where he's just now having this aha moment? But sir, this aha moment in season one. But are you just coming to the conclude? I don't see. Is this okay? Is this a what is it called? A wash, rinse, and repeat from? See, saw it in season one. Y'all did a little thing on the ground when y'all had the little sticks, and I was like, yeah, it's the center here, boobity boo here. Okay, we in season five, and now you done did the little thing with the map. You done circled it and been like, okay, see, it's here, here. We gotta get here. Did. That in season one. Are you just reiterating because these are new characters that don't know that information, or is this a what's called wash, rinse, repeat, where we're just introducing it again, like we didn't know this first season, or are you bringing in the new characters into the already known information? And because you're in the upside down, you're pinpointing where you are according to the upside down map. That's what I'm thinking. Pinpointing that because you're in the upside down and you filling them in because they didn't know. So, but you fill them in so they can know. I'd rather think that than to think it's a wash, rinse, and repeat. That's what I'd rather think. So, like, think what you want to think, girl. You know, we watch, rinse, and then repeating over here. Um, so I don't know when the next episode. Oh yeah, yeah, Christmas. So we got what 15 more days. I don't know how Christmas. Either it's Christmas Eve. I don't know Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. The next set of episodes are gonna come out for Stranger Things. Um, and then the next set will come out New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I don't know, somewhere in between there like that. That's what I heard. Okay. So I don't know if that's gonna be answered for. I don't know if he says. I don't know if he says. Yeah, we figured that out. Luke and Mike and I had figured it out. Uh, Previously. This is where it's at here in the upside down. Like all of that was flushed and cleared by him saying and connect season one like that. If he did, kudos and thank you. If he didn't, frustrating. If he could, yay! Um, so that the story can stay fluid. Because if he doesn't connect it, it feels like it's an rinse, wash, rinse, and repeat. But if he connects it, it feels fluent and flow. A continuous story, if you will, versus a start over story. A start over story. Let's do it this way this time. um, I did finish watching Hush, and I tell you, it's some things that are best watched with. I started watching Hush by myself, and when she started going into her head about the worst case scenario, I was like, I'm tired of talking to you. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. No, not by myself. And then so today, and actually another time I was trying to watch Hush with and I I don't think I finished it. This on this day though, I was able to finish watching Hush with a watch along, and I was like, wow, okay. I was close to the end. I had watched a lot of it. I had probably watched the worst of it. I finished it. I was like, okay, I watched it. Um, and then to see her at the end, I was like, she is probably proud of herself that she got through that. um, I did watch is it called Botanica? Bulgara? Bulgara? Bulgaria? I don't know what it's called. But it's one of them new movies. Um I did watch it and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the vocabulary usage of vocabulary. Like yes, have vocabulary up in this book. Yes, use them big words. That rivers. Yes. I really did give a hand clap for vocabulary usage in that movie. It was so wonderful to hear the I'm for real. Like I really enjoyed hearing them big old words that really only meant, the teeny tiny words. But I was like, yes, say it big. You better use that vocabulary. Like, yes, vocabulary be having you sounding intelligent when you could have just said it with some three-letter words. Yes, yes, I really did enjoy movie and and hearing the usage of vocab. Uh, hmm Oh, the vernacular. I was like, yes. He want to buy a vowel, don't he? He about don't know what you saying. Woo! Can you use that word in a sentence? See, I almost wanted to add. Ooh. I think it's called boot botanica or Bulgaria, whatever. One with the B, the B movie. Oh, man. Bulgaria. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Botanica. But I had watched it a couple of days ago and I didn't mention it. Oh, I didn't mention it. But I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. I wanted to know what happened. Like, did he go in there and get scared last minute? Did he get, or did he have that on because she, um, um, he had him put it on, or what? Like, okay, so he did and made it and stuff. But I wanted to know, like, did wait go in there and get scared at the last second? Did he chicken out? Was that out? Like, I was like, what happened? Did he chicken out at? Oh, did he get scared and chicken out? Ugh. So, with the little of the next of it, welcome to theory. It looks like not gonna be what I thought it would be. How the show would open up, like the scene with William would be. I said that he was gonna be in the corner like the girl from the ring. Well, I'm not writing the show, so probably gonna be a whole another seen. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna, like I said, in the previous live stream, stay tuned. We're gonna have to tune in next time. What happens in the dairy? See what happens. Welcome to dairy. So where the popcorn is always popping. Oh, I just come up with a subtitle or what? Where the popcorn. Um, I was gonna say fresh, but if the dairy is full, if the dairy already spurred, it's okay. That popcorn ain't gonna. I don't think that popcorn gonna be fresh. Popcorn, fresh popcorn, and squash. Oh, coming up with some menu items. Coming up with some menu items. We got the dairy milk. Uh, some corn, some popcorn, possibly way colors we pop it. Um, and that with food coloring. So if you really wanted to, you can make you some looking popcorn. You like put a drop or two. I don't know, maybe you want it green, perhaps. Turtle, turtle. And you can put a couple of drops in the butter, the oil situation with the kernel, and Um, it'll pop that whatever color you choose to add to your popcorn mixture um, on the stove. You pop it on the stove, I think you can do it like that. If you pop it any other kind of way, I don't know how that would go. I don't know how to do there. A recipe a while ago about putting a drop or two of food coloring um, in your oil mixture with your current popping it over the stove um, situation when you know shake. I mean over the stove type thingy with the kernels. And you can use some colorful popcorn and have you a cup there and watch the next episode of Welcome Dairy and have a whole party if you will, with the red balloons. I'm coming up with a theme, y'all. We're gonna have a Welcome to Dairy grand finale party, okay? With the red balloons. Ah! Who's having a watch party? Next episode. Welcome to Dairy. And you all out. I'm getting ideas now as far as like you goes. Um, if you want to do full blown party. I had this cookbook that was a gross cookbook situation, and I spoke about it a while ago. Has several recipes you could make um, that resembles that you can have on the menu and um, for your it party. I just done came up with everything. So yeah, you can add food coloring if you want, like your melted cheeses and coloring. So it would be green if you wanted to. Like, well, the that I had was used was green, but you can use different colors. But yeah, it was green so that it could look like something green, and it was like pretzels and melted cheese with the green food coloring. For a meal, there were like, okay, so there were finger foods that you can make that look like stuff that look like gross stuff. Okay, gross. But it was edible. It was edible. You know, you wash your hands and make with clean hands and stuff like that. But when you're wrapping it and all that, it looked gross because it was a gross recipe book. Um, um, and then there's meals. So if you want to eat, and so you want to have the finger foods, you know, the horse diapers, you as pops uh calls them from the Wayans brothers, pops. He called them horse diapers. If you want, if you know you got your horse diapers, you know you got your finger food, and then for meals there was some meals in the book as well. You know, rice, and you got had your meats, and you do it was a kitty litter dish, and it was a kitty litter dish where you made rice in like a casserole dish. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, and then you roll the the ground beef into certain shapes and cook them and add them to the rice. It look like something. Look, y'all didn't ask for none of this. This is a wide menu happening here. The next apartment, decoration, planning a whole for okay for season one, and you can get your growth on. We got what today? I think is Wednesday, so we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get all this up and going and ready. So yeah, if you like you like rice and beef, like you can make your kitty litter casserole and your divers. It's a whole book, guys. You can get your hands on this book, and um, I don't think it was like the specific book that I had, but if you can look it up. Uh, it's a cookbook. Gross. It says gross on the cover. Um, I think Nickelodeon has one, perhaps. But yeah, for the one that said gross on it, and you can make all kinds of things. It got all kinds of um goody meals in there that you can make stuff look like stuff. You can make and I seen Halloween not necessarily in, but there were stuff from were making meals for Halloween. If you wanted to do like some frozen eyeballs, Jello things, you could do that. And because I think we saw a couple of eyeballs do some things in this season. So you could make stars. You can have some grapes and take the skin off of the grapes and just have fun with it. Not that's just me, Just me. Have fun with it and enjoy the finale episode uh, with the watch along, if you will, do the watch along. So that's still playing in prep, you know, with decorative and have fun because I think we deserve a great celebration after seeing this season. Woo, this season, like I say, you a wild boy, like this season, boy. Woo, and then the way it was spread out. Oh, oh my goodness! Like we didn't get a whole. Uh, it was only like one season a week, so they kind of pulled it back. Like we finna do this retro style TV coming at ya, TV making a comeback type situation. We're gonna make you think about this one. We bringing it back. We bring it back type of scenario. Finna slow cook this. We roast this. Okay, throughout the weeks, y'all gonna be talking about this. Like instead of us, watching it there, y'all to take y'all time with this one. So well, celebration coming up. We deserve a celebration. You know, get the ready party, get the red balloons ready. Oh, get there, get your ingredients. You got time to look up, your meals and your well, however you're gonna do your menu. I'm giving some ideas. You can get your book from bookshop.org. Here's my storefront for bookshop.org. You can also check your local libraries um, for the book, Toot Sweet, whichever avenue you choose to go. There's a plethora of tutorials and such and so forth and vis-a-vis. So all your different uh, you got all your different entrances. Know, you can utilize this QR code on the screen here. This is my affiliates link to bookshop.org, where I get a bit of commission kickback through your purchases that goes towards helping local bookshops via our online purchases. Yeah. Um, so you can go that way. You can check local bookshop. You can go that way. You can check your local bookstore. You can go that way. Library that way, and that'll be cool. Post if see your pot decor and your meal, your spread. You're welcome to dairy bread. What are you guys gonna prepare? That was the kind of bit, off the top, off the, fly. But I think we got enough days to. Yeah. Are y'all feeling it? Guys, feeling the presented here? Are you feeling it? Are you getting some ideas? Have you been inspired to have a party of your own and celebrate the finale? Finally, it's over. After that, it's like, it's only begun. After this, like, oh, was that another Stephen King movie? Room, what is it? Room uh 409. What is it? 1409? 14. uh I think that is another Stephen King's adaptation. So yeah, that'll be cool to hear what you guys have been inspired to do. Uh, um, what you guys know about the gross cookbook, gross cookbooks. There's more than just one gross cookbook. Um, my first gross cookbook was from a Scholastic's uh, book fair. And I just had to have that book. I felt like it was a lot of stuff in the Scholastic book fair that I just thought I just had to have. And I really enjoy Scholastic book fairs. They are so bright and colorful, kind of like the It Show. And then by it being, from a book, so yeah, Scholastic books fairs are so bright and colorful.